So that's one of the things that you gotta be aware of. You don't wanna go chopping your hands off. One spark plug.
3/4 and a what? 16th?
7/16 on
7/16.
these because of the way,
Okay.
because this style of, this is not an all-weather type of spark plug. The all-weather spark plugs, you use a bigger wrench. I think it's a 3/8 and a 7/8 on here, okay? On the all-weather, because they're different. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, this one might have it right here. Do you want to do this with one wrench or with two?
Two.
Two. And the reason for that is what?
You don't want to twist and damage it.
You don't want to damage the shielding.
Yeah.
The shielding, if this thing turns, it could possibly put stress on that shielding, and that shielding is what grounds out any magnetic waves traveling through this or emanating from that lead with 20,000 volts coming through there. Anytime you have any kind of electricity going through a conductor, it induces a magnetic field. So that
Back in Lycoming's days, early days, driving the cars, that had the distributors in them. If you were on an AM radio station and you had a bad spark plug wire, you could hear the engine running over the radio.
That's cool. Yeah.
Now look at here. I'm trying to turn this, and the whole spark plug's turning.
Okay.
Because some nitwit didn't tighten the spark plug, so that can cause us a problem. How am I going to deal with that? It's always a little bit of a problem here, because you don't want to go denting. That's what happens right there. So we're going to have to hang on to that.
And it'll fall right
And this. Right there, like that. Hang on to that. While we turn this. Alrighty.
This is like a monkey doing something with a football. Let somebody hold that wrench.
Tight. Alrighty. We probably might be wise to check all the rest of them. Alright, you can hang on to that. I'll just turn this. There we go. Alrighty then. And we're off. Alrighty.
Okay,
Thank you very
nice.
much. Get away from it a little bit, but it's alright. Don't really need that, because what we'll need is to tighten it back down with. And normally you would use a spark plug tray.
Oh
But
yeah,
we
to
only
put it
have-
in
But we
order.
only have one spark plug here. So we're gonna take this and don't let that gasket fall down somewhere in the cylinder fins. That's kind of a pain in the neck. Put that back over here. All right. So now, with the ignition switch off, is in the off position. And the idea is to get this thing at compression
Okay.
stroke. So that's right. So how do we need to have it at top dead center?
25 degrees before.
There you go.
Close enough.
So, but we want to steer clear and stay away from that prop. Oh, there we go.
yeah.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
We're on compression stroke. It's
Okay.
pushing air out with both valves closed. So that's compression stroke. So right here we've got there's top center, there's 20 degrees, there's 25 degrees there, and it should line up with a little hole right there. Now, if for some reason you've got an oddball one, this is a Lycoming engine, and a lot of them have the same timing marks over here on this side. And we've got a 20 degree mark here, and a 25 degree mark here, and top center there. Why is it marked that way? That don't look right. That don't look right. Okay, that's right, because as we turn it this way, right, Okay.
So 25.
Now, should we, up there, these marks, that's 25, this is 20. Over here on the timing, not the timing, on the data plate, it should say something about SPK ADV, right? So that ground out this one. And ground out this one, make sure both lights go off. And it's got a good, strong, loud tone. That tells me that the batteries inside this thing are good. I had a situation that I told you about up at Hooks Airport where it ran out of battery on the one we had. And this one, the lights come on when the points open, okay? On this other one, the lights came on when the points were closed. So here we were, ran out of batteries on this dial. We grabbed the other one, didn't know there was a difference because it doesn't say anything about it on it. And it would not work. We couldn't figure out why it would not work. It's because it was a different style. So you gotta make sure you know how these darn things work before you put them together. Left mag. Okay, where's the magneto that's left? Okay, what's left mag and right is according to the pilot, what the pilot sees from behind it. Usually, okay. Similarly, the propeller, what faces the pilot, that's the face.
The face,
prop,
the other
this is
side, the back. Yeah.
There we go. So we'll put this up here. That says right-hand mag. That's the right-hand side. This is going to go over here on the P lead, right here. We'll put that one right there. I can't really see what I'm doing there.
Yeah, I can.
Is that right?
Let me see.
Does that look like it's on there right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit.
So we'll put this up here. And this is left mag. It's easy enough to see right here. And then we want a good ground on this one. And that could work. There's our ground wire right here. And we could put it any old place. Well, looky here. That's ground in the engine to the airplane. So that must be a good ground right there.
On the
Right.
left and right.
Okay. Got lots of noise. So from this side, you guys can watch it or this
The
way.
synchronizer.
So as I turn this thing, I'm fairly close. You can see that it's coming up here. How come nothing's happening? How come the lights aren't going to come off? Because
Okay.
it's grounded through the ignition switch.
Okay.
And that's why it's so important to have the key or take the leads off of the magneto. So if you would please go ahead and turn that on to both. That way that both magnetos are active.
Oh,
Looky
okay.
there, we got lights.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's left.
Both.
That's both. That's both.
Is both of them on?
Yeah.
Because it's on both, right? Now,
Yes.
you remember there was a click?
Yes.
What was that click?
Impulse coupling.
Impulse.
coupling.
Yeah.
Now, if we hadn't turned it till that impulse coupling clicked, then the left magneto, because that's where the impulse coupling's on the left mag, not on the right, on this one. So it would have never come on until it got way over here and got the click, and then the light would come on because the points finally are open. Well, because it's delayed, the impulse coupling retards the timing.
Ooh.
So now it's on regular timing now that the impulse coupling is snapped. So we'll go ahead and turn it back on and we'll check to see if both of them come on at the same time. Did they both come on at the same time?
Ooh.
We'll back it up, go real slow. Are they both
Right.
on or one?
Only right.
Just the right.
Right.
It has a tendency to shut off by itself. For some, I think what it is, is one of those other cylinders are starting to come up on the compressor stroke. It keeps backing off.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
They're both on now.
It says 20 on.
Is it further? Is it past it?
It's a little, it's further.
It's a little past it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
Right.
into it, yeah. There's a light this over here, so there's a 20.
Left mag is off. Okay, so how will we fix that? Is being held, the shaft of the magneto is held in a fixed position because the engine